Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to an exciting and riveting and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda here as like defender of the fatherland of it, a riveting 2v2 on, you guessed it, it's day 101. That lovely new 2v2 map we got here in the South. German forces of the Hermann Göring Fallschirm Panzerdivision advancing here. First and third Fallschirm Panzergrenadier companies with Fallschirm Jäger support. In the north there stands America, freedom, democracy, and the American dream here with Filakim and President. Oh, and then BlueS and MatioS then the other side. Fighting here for America, freedom, democracy here with the 1st Armored Division B and F companies. And we got here Filakim straight into armored. Whereas President, which is sort of the rough translation of the name there, I think it's a bit longer there. I'm just going to stick with President. Has yet to pick there. We got BlueS with the Italian Infantry. We got MatioS here then with a Luftwaffe. So if you also, as some requested again, you know, because again, like I'm looking to improve the experience here, you don't have to try lowering the part here in the bottom. So a bit more free screen here. So let me know how you like that. Let me know. Back up here for BlueS south side here, Fallschirm pioneering forts backed up by Pioneers and a Kettenkrad. American forces there approaching across the entire breadth of the map. Also, a big thanks to Shocks for donating support the Propagandacaster for this hard money. Big thanks there. Now, Merry Christmas to you as well. And of course to anyone else. And of course, a big hearty thanks to us keep commenting, liking videos, so I mentioned. And a big hearty thanks to my patrons for the continued general support throughout the years. Very helpful. And of course, I'll have to keep making all these videos. So, driving charging the Fallschirm Pioneer. Shots fired off here. We got a Jeep moving in here. Benton's one catching here. MatioS, Fallschirm Pioneer in a bit of a tight spot. We got more Fallschirm Pioneer dropping in here. As the first unit is being dropped down there. We got Panzer Pioneering up here for BlueS. Driving in and catching the Fallschirm Pioneer by the river crossing here. As Scouts are following up. And we got the GP blasting into the Pioneers there. President grabbing the point here. No battle group yet here, though, from him. But he's got Airborne, he's got Spec Ops, and he's got Advanced Infantry. So he's got a few choices there. Kettenkrad continuing to roll up the entire southern front there.
Research completed.
Like a grandma rolling up a really poorly knit sweater she got for Christmas. Scouts are holding up mill machine guns there for BlueS as it goes for double MG34. See, interesting pick there. Also, he is using those new Panzer Pioneer skins there. Those look very snazzy, and particularly the Panzer Grenadiers look great. Ralph's will give us the Fallschirm Pioneer there. And they are wearing pith helmets, by which, yes, the Deutsche South Corps actually did make use of pith helmets as well in World War II. Fun fact. Fallschirm Pioneer squad, they're moving forwards again here. Much, I believe, there has yet to further tech up. We got the second unit forward here for BlueS. Got truck rifle there for President. Who's a bit busy up north here, pushing back German Panzer Pioneer up. On the south side here, we got the Jeep there with also more riflemen out here for Filakim. Was it Filakim? Could be pronounced either way. Ultimately, though, up north here, of course, the Panzer Pioneer here by the northern victory point here. Right, the town hall, we'll just call that building there. Right there versus the rifle squad here. Jeep linking up here with President's riflemen there. So far, President have got the lead there. And we got here a mechanized company, so no attempt at taking up there. It seems it would appear just to go straight for the mechanized stuff here. Jeep pursuing the Kettenkrad. Right and charging across the river here with Fallschirm Pioneer are waiting there with their Car-9 TK bolt action rifle. GIs closing in here. And we got the MG forcing up support here. The Fallschirm Pioneer looking to perhaps bait them in there. Nope. Ralph's got flanking in as well here. Then we'll have to go for deeper flank. Fallschirm Pioneer in to cover the flank there. Very good. Very good. Ralph's got actually moved straight ahead. Looks like President there wasn't quite paying attention. And up north here, machine gun teams are being dispatched forwards here by BlueS. Rifle there being shot to bits. Others repositioning, trying to dodge for cover. South side here, the fields are being lit up. Rifle there find the flank on the MU42 finally. Going in hard here. President charging from one side. And we got here Filakim moving to the other side with the G. And back here we got the Panzer Grenadier coming in for MatioS. Thumbs up. Getting hits here. And we got a motor pull on the way there for President. Not be surprised to see one as well as soon enough from Filakim, though of course he made his start to go for some fields. We also got here the medic station. Note he's trying to position such a way that both him and his teammate can make fairly consistent use of it. Thumbs up there. Nice teamwork. Engineers on the way for President. And let's go to Matio and Filakim's perspective. Right, you should have popped over there to guess. Oh well, doesn't matter. So Matio here and Filakim finding out he occupying that storage shed there. Function Pioneer hard at work there. We got a 250 happening there for MatioS. Could be for regular purposes. Medic, ambulances, all for the Stummel. I've definitely seen an increase in all three of those. Up north here, Kettenkrat diving in there. Right into the Americans under President. President's definitely strong here in the township versus Skid Row there. We got a straight front here though from Matio, catching into the flank of Filakim. Repping for his men there, leaving no mercy.
251 half-track is deployed.
251 Mittelschützenpanzer around there. Go Kettenkrat spotted. Went in pretty deep and he paid the price. Mittelschützenpanzerwagen on the way there for MatioS, and it is in fact being upgraded here to the Stummel. Which is one of many variants of the 251 half-track. This would cause meant for more close-range artillery support for the infantry, typically the Panzergrenadier. They would also mount the same gun on a variety of other vehicles, like multiple armoured cars, specifically heavy ones, but also have versions with that Stummel cannon mounted on them as well there. North here, though, President making pressure here, and it gains against BlueS again. I imagine he's waiting for the light vehicles to really do that for him. Greyhound is on the way there. And motor pull up as well here now for Filakim. Fallschirmjäger is here being prepared, it would appear, for MatioS. And Sehaman Göring. Stummel moving forwards. And there you go, Fallschirmjäger is on the way here for Matio. Filakim's right there, taking head fire from the Stummel, and it's sent from the cannon. Getting blasted there. Up north here, though, we can see here. Oh, Guasatore out here for BlueS. Mines here. Rather than as the Panzer Pioneer. Obviously not going to tangle with Guasatore at close range with double flamethrowers. That is a great way to lose a lot of men. So there's engineers there. So hectic fighting across almost the entirety of the front line here. 30 cal versus the Stummel. Stummel just bombarding away there. Slamming high explosive shells of the 7.5mm kind there at the machine gun crew there. Guasatore the pushback here by the arrival of the Greyhound. Panzer Pioneer, and they're doing what they can to cover the retreating comrades. But that is probably going to be a bit short-lived. Up here, mine routed, destroyed. Mines going off, the engineers taking losses. Up here, Jeep there. Not been upgraded with the Scout Commander there. More to push back. Greyhound out here though now for Filakim. Adding in his own armoured elements here to push back against the Germans. The Greyhound was fairly popular with the Americans, but interestingly enough, the Brits didn't actually like it at all. And so didn't want it, but the Americans loved it most because they just saw it like, as a gun platform to an extent. They're like, you had a 30mm gun, you had a bunch of machine guns on a vehicle, great for supporting your infantry no matter what, as it was fairly light and nimble that way. As for the British, the lack of armour was a bit more concerning. Anyways, pushing back the MG here. Storm there being fixed up. Pack 40 on the way here for Matio. Guasatore, Panzer Pioneer. Well, we got the mechanized company up. We've yet to see anything. Oh, spoke too soon. We got the Marder Fear there. Early model out here for BlueS. South side here, Graham pushing in there. Of course, Vessels 1 courtesy of the Armoured Battle Group. Not much further chosen is. It's hard to say what he's planning next here. Is it like Scots and EC8? Is it War Machine? It's War Machine. Oh, that was pretty quickly decided now, wasn't it? Marty turning around, but at the same time the flank is exposed here. Bit risky, honestly, for BlueS. Of course, it's also kind of risky for him to just park himself right in front of the Marder. Armoured side skirts, I believe they're added. Proves to be the 7 Gracie for the Greyhound. Maybe they want all the way though. Man now being swarmed. They've got another Greyhound out here for President here. Double Greyhounds knocking out the German tank destroyer there. Definitely extended here. Took quite the hits here. So that's triple Greyhound out in the field right now for the Americans. 2 in the hands of President. 1 for Filakim. We got a pack forward here. They're ramming to stabilize the situation. Pushing back the Greyhound. Could take it out here. Almost had it. Another pack 40 on the way for Matio. Another Sturmgeschütze. Grabbing forward to the fire of the Stummel. And we got another Greyhound on the way here as well now for Filakim as well. Interesting. Still no sign of thinking the battle group here. Could it be he's also gone for armoured? If he had that one, or is he perhaps planning advanced infantry? Oh, that's a weapon. The captain of the light machine gun dropped again. You can now check, what weapon they actually dropped. I like that really neat little addition there. Go to Blue Scarecrow and to President. We're still yet to pick up battle group. Honestly, this late, it's a bit hard to sort of gauge what he might be planning for here. That could still be able and could spec up. Could theoretically be advanced infantry. I mean, he hasn't really upgraded his riflemen, so technically you could get away with just going for ranges. That's a sudden thing there. Blast the howitzer could be handy. We'll obviously ground patrol here, catching the Filakim Pioneer. Filakim makers clean through the underbrush here, and there you go. From the shrubbery deploys a Panzerfaust. Goddamn Krauts hiding in the shrubberies with Panzerfausts. One engineers on the way there for President. We got the Guasatori, we got the defensive operations here. Storming up here. So far doing very good work with it. Quite handy, that thing. Filakim makers in the center up north here. We got here Blue Scarecrow fairly well entrenched, and President is not quite succeeding. In fact, it seems like he's kind of giving up on that for now. Perhaps having to draw away Blue Scarecrow from the town and into the plains and then destroy him. Blue Scarecrow, meanwhile, straight for the Panzerarmee Commando. Maybe a fast Panzer III here. Or perhaps he's planning bigger stuff. We'll have to see there. Scout spotted by the Sturm Smoke is deployed, and we do have the Filakim Pioneer, the machine gun. Not the Indy 15, or rather an air-cooled 30 cal. Filakim ground machine in the center, Grants are quickly deploying the high explosive shells here against the Filakim Jägers, quickly dropping Ludwig und Rudolf. Ground being fixed up, mines exploding somewhere in the distance. Another push here by President to the north here, but we see that Blue Scarecrow is somewhat entrenched, but the arrival of Greyhounds could very well tip the scales here in favor of President here's Blue Scarecrow. Doesn't really have a lot of anti-tank assets up here in the town proper. He does have some telemines there, which you can actually tell now visually, due to the fact you have the proper teleminer model there. Thumbs up to the artist doing that. And those are big mines. They were also fairly flexible mines in the sense they could actually be used as satchel charges. Basically, they could pull a cord, they detonate it. In fact, that would actually be occasionally what they do on the Eastern Front, for example. Just chuck that one in front of advancing, so to sort of just pull the cord and detonate it. But they could also be used in a variety of ways. There was some creativity there by the Germans in using it. Anti-tank on the way there for President here. Greyhounds engaging here. And a Chaffee light taken out as well here for Filakim. Note the British did receive Chaffee light tanks there by Lend-Lease. The Soviets, though, did not receive any at all. Mines up here. Haven't detected the mine there yet. So that's a large fleet of light vehicles out of the Americans so far. We actually got airborne here now from President. Probably guessing going to be looking at some carpet bombings. Classic as always. Easily one of my favorite abilities as a caster. Not so much as the guy on the receiving end of them, but as a caster, I love them. Panther 3 out here, and we got a Panther 4 there out for MatioS. Both have now started pushing out the Panzers, so things heating up here. The Americans will probably regret going for all these Greyhounds now. Somewhat at least. Packs flying away there. Panther 3 moving forward to the Ausführung L here. Which was the first model with a high velocity 50mm gun. Later models that would be more armoured. But mass anyways. Still moving to the waters here. We got smoke being deployed into the mix of it. Good use of smoke here by Filakim. And we also got here advanced logistics up for Mr. President. Grains moving up there. North side. That's now been claimed here by the men of F Company there. Aircraft being shot at. There you go. Machine and Senior being rushed by the double Greyhounds, threatening the German northern flank. But the Panzers are focusing more towards the southern end of the river here, where it's more Filakim dealing with all of them. Machine here, though, routed by the double Greyhounds. Guasatori being sent into the narrow confines of the town. Past here, this building with some good old-fashioned propaganda there, stenciled on the side. Panzer Pioneer straight into a mine. There's been plenty of mines in the bridge there. Another mine up here. Good mining, by the way, there by President. Thumbs up. Ground's going to be dispatched northwards. Storming their force back here with the Graham, but not before the pack almost takes up the Graham return. Panther 4 down a half health here. Machine covering the... Oh, flanking here. The Germans as they try to push further into the American side of the map here. Fallschirmjäger's dropped in here for Matio. Let's pop over to Matio's perspective here and Filakim. Just got 2 Fallschirmjäger squads and 2 Fallschirm Pioneer. Another supply drop again here for President. Again, part of me is... I mean, it's obviously going to be helpful for mines, but... There's also part of me that's just like, you know, expecting to be a lot of carpet bombings down the road. Banging the German base, not much further here. Armoured side skirts for the Panther 4 cores would be a good addition here for Matio. Some Starstorm could also be a nice addition. With this many Fallschirmjägers and the Fallschirm Pioneer, if he remembers to upgrade the machine guns down the road, certainly it's going to do a good job as well. So a bit of quiet here for once in an otherwise hectic match at this point. Machine carrying the footbridge here. Footbridge as well, there's actually been wired off. Machine there, caught here by the Greyhounds again. Wolfpack tactics here. Fallschirmjägers there being caught with the machine gun. Sneaking up through the south side. I mean, a flanking attack through the south, we could really catch MatioS off guard, I think, with enough force. Back at the Allied base. Tank depots on the way there for Filakim. Meanwhile, President has yet to go for that. Meanwhile, push across the river here. Small scouting force here encounters the Fallschirmjägers. Still deploying heavy fire there. Veterans already. Thumbs up there to Matio. 32 Sturmel is great to see. Panther 3 being dispatched northwards here. We've got another Panther 3 ready as well. It's for Matio. Not much there in the base. Allies got the victory point on the Germans here. Fallschirmjägers pushing forwards through a smoke screen here. Nice use of the smoke there against the opponent. South side Rascal pushing the munitions point. Panther Pioneer there routing a few scouts that got a bit too cheeky. Panther 3 heading northwards. On its own we got another Panther 4 there. Actually the other one's getting some tank riders going there. 2 thumbs up here to Matio. Very nice to see that. Damn good. Time to quickly move around troops in the field here. Also just means you have to like less to manage for a British file. That's one of the reasons why I like this, plus it's historically accurate.
We have 300 points
Oh, Gremlin Fortune did spot the mines from the minesweepers. So that's very good there for the Greyhound. Good mine sweeping here. Of course, checking for mines at least here by President. South side here, the things heating up again here. Panther Force on the move. Second Panther 4 ready. Counter-attacking to the Greyhounds. Noting no anti-tank guns yet, though, except there we got one for President. Sturm deploying smoke there on the machine gun. Thumbs up. Fallschirmjägers routed. Panther 4's doing with the cannon, the main guns, the machine guns. Scram pushing across the rivers here. Up north here, men moving in. Guastatori on the move here. Ooh, smoke grenade there being chucked.
The enemy, our adversary, is pushing back. We are down to 250 points.
Rifle getting ready to cross the river here, multiplying more fire here. Panther 4 opening up. Further south, Fallschirm Pioneer moving up unopposed there. No response there by either Filakim or President. Centered Panther 4 there trying to support the Fallschirmjägers, but they will need more support there for the infantry at least. And up north here, there's a large concentration of American forces. Panther 3 still being dispatched here to counterattack this and reduce it. As well, President has a lot of infantry and, of course, the Greyhounds. He doesn't actually have a lot of, like, you know, significant anti-tank assets. I mean, those 2 Panther 3s are going to be a headache and a half. Grenades on the Fallschirmjäger. Oh, the Guastatoria, those are definitely not Fallschirmjägers. Throw them out of an aircraft, and, well, they're going to land hard with a thud. Stummel moving up there. Further south, he arrives across the Fallschirm Pioneer. Del Lozano Schutzen here, though, and tragically for Matio. Hellcats out here for Filakim. Also got Seeking Destroyers, so that's going to be an AC-8 down the road, possibly. Fallschirm Pioneer, they're dropping the Rifleman.
We have lost control of a victory point.
As for President, more supply drops, maybe more mines. Tank depot, finally up, he's going for Hellcats as well. And we got LG-40 being made available. Actually, interesting enough, he kind of went for the left-hand side first. So he's not actually got any infantry reserves. Oh, Falcon Pino around with Greyhounds. Good to see some more activity from the grounds on the south side here, though of course less good to see them driving straight into the Panther 4 like that. That is notably less than ideal for the Greyhounds, even with armoured side skirts. Obviously the Panther 4 reigns supreme here. Unless they can flank it consistently. But there you go. Now we gotta push it. It's Hellcat, backed up by Chaffee, going for the Panther 4. So we do get a loyalty in here. We also got a carbon bombing run to support the push here, taking out the packs. Panther 4 down. Things are getting absolutely explosive here. Tanks and tank destroyers are being lit up here. Got the Panther 4 here. Loiter's raining down deathly. Greyhound there being swarmed by the triple Panther 3s here. It is a dance of armor here. Hellcat, Chaffee escaping as Blue Skate Rose Panther 3s are hot on their heels. Oh, to Blue Skate Row here and to President. Hellcat there moving in the Chaffee thing to try and cover up the withdrawing Hellcat. Nice sacrifice here by Filakim. 2 thumbs up there. That was a tough decision to make, but I think he made the right one. What's going off here? Suppressor fire there. 30 cal being good work there. Could grab the pack 40 here. Panther 3 keep pursuing the Hellcat. The Hellcat is driving away there. We got another one moving in here. There we go. Good shot on the Panther 3s there from the Hellcats. Blue Skipper probably realizing he went in too deep here within the fields of democracy. Meanwhile, Greyhounds seemingly hunted down the base and they took out the Stummel. Still an armoured side skirt, by the way, there from MatioS. Imagine you had armoured side skirts there.
Sectors are isolated. We have been cut off.
Hellcats, they need repairs. That was a really big push. Ooh, white there's a crew at the pack 40.
The ground forces available as reinforcement.
216 versus 377. Panther 3s withdrawing here. Ripeness the Falchion Pioneer with their Browning 30 cal there. Another Panther 3 there for Blue Skate Row. Rival scored whiffed. Obviously going to go for more Panther 4s, but he also would benefit from armoured side skirts. He's also suffered like heavy infantry losses at this point. You should definitely also replace some of these infantry losses. Starstorm or Fallschirmjägers. Definitely need to replace them. And certainly also a bit rough for the infantry side here on the, Blue Skate Row side. Americans, meanwhile, are looking a bit more fleshed out there. Even there, we can see, there's a bit of short of infantry from President.
We are down to 200 points.
More Fallschirmjägers, I believe, there for Matio. Flamethrowers are left behind. Falchion Pioneer dropping. Guasatori the move. He's actually added the scout upgrade there. The scout commander to the Jeep.
Pioneers are ready.
So, what's your job? To look out the binoculars. Whew, tough job. Yeah. After I got here, that's going to be the M16, and obvious response, of course, to the arrival of the Luftwaffe's Stukas. Allies keep leading up the Germans here. Fallschirmjägers moving up here for MatioS. MatioS. Just into the Falchion Pioneer. Looks like a fresh one dropped in there. And we got a strafing around here. Trying to catch the Americans and force them to withdraw here. We do have the infantry reserves up for Matio. North points being seized here. Looks like Blue Skate Row's getting ready to her push into the town. We got the Guasatori Falchion or Panther Pioneer moving up there, and the Panther sent in as well there. South side, though, things heating up as well. Panther 4 being engaged. Need to be careful though with these Hellcats. At least, until he gets out some armoured side skirts, I think. Meanwhile, Panther moving forward here, straight into the grey in there, which hit a mine. And that was, I think, the Teller actually, or a Teller mine. Never cleared that one up too either. Rail Squad, they push back, did snare up the Panther 3 a bit. And we got a cover bombing run as part of a larger push here. Hellcats diving in here. Panther 4 kaput. And I think that Pack 40 is gonna be Gutes Nacht. And the shit, there's also gone. They're pushing the Hellcats further into the German base here. A bold raid here by President. German situation is certainly looking rougher and rougher here. Fallschirmjägers dispatch as well here. Left side of the front here under MatioS seems to be collapsing here now. Leaving really on a Blue Skate Row. Meanwhile, is going hard enough north here with this Panther face here. Using their agility and size to quickly pierce through the narrow streets of the northern town. Diving in here, full-on assault here. Breaking through here, clearing out the anti-tank gun. A swimmingly smooth assault here. And quick withdrawing there. Falchi makes the move here. Go to Matio and to Filakim.
Panzer IV is field ready.
Really short on units there, I feel like, to a degree. And he still would benefit from armoured side skirts eventually. Though again, considering he has to come to replace his Panther IVs, it's not easy. But at the same time, he probably might have to replace them a little less. If he had to make sure they had armoured side skirts. But enough about that. Guasatori pushing further northwards here. We got here President lining up more and more Hellcats. You also got a fair amount here being built up there for Filakim's also got his M16 up. 172 is a Fune 49. Will he ever go for an EC8? Is a good question. Bit of quiet again for once. Panther IVs withdrawing here. Meanwhile, you can see there that the President's bringing up a lot of his tank resources. There's a speeding with Greyhounds and riflemen. Further south here, Panther IV there, bombarding the Americans here by the southern victory point here. Falchi Megas is in the centre. A few Falchi creeping further forward, catching here some of the American mortars, and that's double mortars of that. And straight into the M16 here, plus a 30 cal. Those Falchi Megas will need to withdraw fast, or they're going to get buried even faster. Panther IVs bring up support here, perhaps sensing there's going to be another push against Matio. BlueS dispatching his Panther IVs here to act as a reserve element. Meanwhile, up north here, there's some lighter skirmishing here between BlueS and President, but it seems more like a diversion more than anything to keep President up north. Might even plan to like hammer into Filakim in the south. No one with the Panther IVs, that could be an option. We'll have to see what the exact game plan is. Diving in south here, routing the Falchion Puny here by the southern victory point. 172 there, go quick grenade assault here. Falchion Megas almost got the 30 cal crew here. Falchion Puny advancing straight to the 30 cal there, but they can flank. But that's another 30 cal covering the 30 cal there. We'll be having the Panther IV probably covering fire here. If only he still had that German to deploy smoke with. Push back the 30 cal at least. First one is, but the second one there is going to be a bit tougher to route. And looks like BlueS is now dispatching all his Panther IVs northwards again. Another supply drop there for President. That's going to be a setup for another bombing run. Swiftly moving up here, bombarding the Americans by the northern victory point. Another Panther IV there for Matio. Hellcats going for them though. Artillery called in here. That is lightly ranged artillery BlueS. There we go. Keep mind attacking the Panther IVs with the Hellcats like that. Oh yeah, it's not ideal. There you go. One cleared out there. And now we got the Lords called in, but of course, as soon as you get out of the outrange there, of course, unless they're directly firing already, they're going to back off. So, still, the Panther IVs going to be able to exploit this. Some tanks here would be helpful, I feel like, for... Oh, getting shot down with the M16 further down here. Panther IVs keep diving in there, really punishing President there. Should at least have the Greyhounds actually think spearheading the effort, so there's something to like absorb the hits for the Hellcats and scout for the guns. Because the way he moved in there's not really much for the Hellcats to make use of the line of sight. Like basically, like they just have to be used as tanks because he couldn't like leverage the range advantage over the Panther IVs. So the Panther IVs, due to the sheer numbers and durability, basically had the upper hand there. Quick note there on that one. Panther on south here versus the 30 cal there. Still no sign of upgrades here though of armoured side skirts for the Panther IV. So even like, the officers' quarters, that would also be pretty good. Got several Panther IVs here, but also now several martyrs now here for BlueS. Obviously, well, the Hellcats about having some martyrs back up the Panther IVs is honestly not a bad idea. South side M16 riding the Falchi Megas with swift ease. 162 versus 326.
We have lost the sector.
Captain there pushed back. Got the Filakim trying to cross the road again, straight into American gun lines here. Hellcats flying away. Ops not going to do much with that 50 cals they mounted on the top. And they do not have 50 cals mounted on the top, that's for sure. Packs at the ready, Hellcats moving further forwards here. Not a single tank out of the Americans as yet besides that one Chaffee. But no Shermans, certainly no Sherman EC8s here. Do you think Filakim will benefit from a few EC8s in there? Go another cover, I'm going straight to MatioS's lines here. Man, you've gone for a flank 36. They might be able to take that out. Oh well, Pack 40 again. The direct recipient here of the covered bombing runs. Panther 4 took a few light hits by the appearances there. Other Panther 4 basically a bit further south. And again, we can see the Panther 4's been moved up here for Blue Skate Road to assist his team in case of a push. But again, it doesn't quite seem to materialize. Over here to Blue Skate Road and to President. Click properly.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Policymakers there grabbing the 30 cal right under President's nose. More Hellcats on the way there, running out of infantry though. And we got an artillery barrage here, the Oblique 305mm barrage there. Brains there going for the MD-34, pushing that one back. Martyrs on the move, heading northwards. Panthers also once more rerouting their presence. 30 cal pushing back the Panther 4, more likely the threat of something bigger than a 30 cal. Behind that 30 cal, of course, is probably the bigger threat to the Panther 4. Fighting moving in, they're looking to exploit the flank. Got a lot of Hellcats built up there by the Americans now. We got another supply drop there from President. Machine gun wiped out here. Hellcats actually took out someone by all appearances. M16 and heavy repairs. Still no real sign of tanks there. We got Panther 4s building up here for marching. At this point, you read, I think the 3 Panther 4s should A, get the officers' quarters, and B, get the armoured science squares. I feel like at this point, there's not really much of an excuse for him to like not further improve the performance of his Panther 4s. Airdrop there towards the south from Matio. And there you go. Big push for the Hellcats. Diving in their freedom and democracy. Though again, we'll probably want something to scout ahead here to further exploit the range. They take less immediate damage here. Almost got the Panther 4 here. There we go. MatioS lost 2 Panther 4s. The armoured side skirts will probably have a bit longer. Panther 3's now in trouble. We got smoke being deployed here though by Blue Skate. We're trying to cause confusion here. But it's just a mass Hellcat assault. Now we got the Luftwaffe being called in here. Is the M16 nearby? I don't know. We've also got the Grants moving in, but a bit late. You know that I think the M16's actually still back at the base. They could still take out the aircraft if they pass over it here. Still, there is some heavy losses here for the Germans. Countless tanks are being lit up here. Though still, Blue Skate was able to salvage most of them here from this mess. And the Hellcats are constantly being shot. But there you go. Both Luftwaffe... Oh, well, at least one seems to be shot down now. Okay, one went down at least here. Hellcat almost got the Panther 4. But yeah, the decrease of that rate of fire of the Hellcats means you can't just like charge them in like that. That's kind of like the issue we could before. You could just use them like tanks. Are really good against other tanks. So that's kind of what the Allies are getting punished for here. I mean, obviously they still took out a lot of enemy tanks, but again, they also, I think, suffered more damage than was necessary. Like, they just sent the grounds in first. The Hellcats, I think, had just done the job a lot more safer, and that would have been much worse for the Germans. Or had they had a few tanks absorb the damage. There's still no Sherman supply there from either American player. Neither Filakim or President say gone for like Sherman, or in the case of Filakim, a Sherman EC8. Also, to appear no sign of armor reserves here, though, for Blue Skate Road. Just a lot of Panther Feast, makes up the Martyrs. Which honestly isn't a bad thing, obviously, but part of me would like to see maybe something else there. Policymakers here, spotted with the Greyhounds. We got 150 bombers, 275 here. So many Hellcats, though. So many Hellcats. What's the tour there at Veteran T2? 30 cal, they're flanking the other 30 cal. It's got a 30 cal there of the handheld variant there. Dispatching more Panzerfees northwards to respond to a possible push here by... Oh, we actually going to attempt to lay down a lot of tank traps to block off the roads for the Hellcats. Of course, that would require 105 bullets to Shen for example to end up get some demo charges on that. Almost got one on the ground here. Hellcats now being smashed northwards here. Rapidly swarming in there.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
At least one ground supporting them now. If he's got the spotter bar ability before, that would certainly help again Hellcats make better use of the guns. But again, seems like President here is very keen on using them just like, you know, tanks. Which against actual tanks now is less ideal. One Hellcat already up here, smoke deployed. Got one Panther Thief. That is, I think, one Hellcat down for one Panther Thief. We got artillery called in here. Yeah. Oh dear, I think he took out his own Panther Thief there with the Ubitia strike. Ubitia. And a carpet bombing run just to make sure that nothing survives there. Actually ruining that one street there. Buildings are being crushed. I don't think insurance is going to cover that. So you're telling me that both the Germans bombed you with heavy Italian artillery and the Americans, that is us, bombed it with carpet bombing? Yeah. I don't believe that. We're not going to cover it. Anyways, Panther 4 in the southeast, still armored sides. Go to see all officers' quarters there for Matio. Over to Matio, by the way, and Filakim just kind of cut up in that kind of like insane just utilization of high explosives on a building block. Right now being assault with the Panther and the Marder there. Sounds like their Hellcats building up. Still no sign of tanks there. So no sign of an EC-8 here for Filakim. 30 cal versus 30 cal, but that one is in heavy cover and is backed up by mortars. So that's going to be a win there for the American 30 cal. The German one's going to have to give it up. 122 here versus 224. Lone Cat moving in there right into the Guasatori, who are not lone, in fact well supported. Fighting Pioneer being helped by the MD-42 there, seized here by Filakim. South here, Panther 4 being hit a bit. There we got some fighting makers from 40 East, little by the way. Iron Cross first class. And we got that 30 cal back in American control. Yeah, Matio does not seem to be a big fan of armored side skirts. Bit of a shame that. We got more tank traps here from Blue Skirt Rope. Typically, I believe these are called Dragon's Teeth, but typically, like various types of things like this would have like various names. I wouldn't be surprised if someone called them Swedish gumdrops. Anyways, paratroopers finally got some more infantry from President actually dropping in some paratroopers. Thumbs up. Bit surprised it took that long. I'd like to get to see a Sherman tank as well. Again, an EC-8, then, particularly with the HVAC rounds, can really like still pack a punch. And certainly backed up by a lot of Hellcats, I think, could be a real headache for the Germans. Another Panther 4 there for MatioS, though continues to refuse to add the armored side skirts. Gonna get an officer's quarters up.
The enemy faltered. They are down to 200 points.
Hellcats racing in there, for Filakim engaging the Panther 4 again, able to use the range. They can definitely get a lot of damage to him without taking it. More Hellcats here though, and again Matio's Panther 4s they are being completely torn to shreds here beneath the massive waves there of, again Hellcat fire. Again, as soon as they can make use of the max range, you can see that they are a lot more impressive. Whereas again, where they would like to charge in after the Panther 3s, they suddenly are a lot less effective. That's basically what this balance change like they did, with Steel Shepherd means. Like, you just can't use them like tanks. You actually have to like rely more on the range mobility rather than just charge them in there. So quite a blow there to Matio again. I can't help but feel like he would have a high chance of having used this Panther 4s if they did have those armored side skirts. Another big engagement here. We got air support. We got cover bombing runs again here. Skies are alive once more. Hellcats, I mean, you can see that again. We got this like just charging in that mentality here. Hellcats and Panthers being destroyed. Oh dear! Calling the cover bombing running. The Panthers are just exploding, but so are the Hellcats. These armored engagements are bonkers in the sheer scope. We got a Marder down. Second Marder's about to go down as well here. Hellcats are being wrecked as well. Just everything is exploding. Aircraft are being shot out of the sky. Tanks and tank destroyers are being lit up. We got grenades and machine crews being torn to shreds. The carnage is immense. Got a 30 cal, they're heading southwards. We got 106, 193 here. Up north, Guastatoria making the way through the abandoned town there. Infantry withdrawing the artillery fire there on the victory point. Here's Fallschirmjägers trying to seize the captain there, taking immense losses, and in fact gets wiped here by the Fallschirmjägers. No, they switch target to the advancing riflemen. M16 are moving in. We got more units dropping in here on the victory point. 30 cal getting the riflemen. Panther they're being rushed down by Hellcat. Filakim then needs to be careful though. Might actually be setting up for an E-seat now. Or perhaps I'm just being... missing. Oh, got shot down trying to strafe. German Luftwaffe are taking immense losses now. More Panzer fleets have a blue skid row. Maybe some Panzer forces Stuka 2 could also do him good. Fallschirmjägers pinned down, forced away. You got more supply drops here. And it's back here to blue skid row and to President. All of his tank destroyers are gone. Again. Approaching northwards. More Hellcats. A lot more Hellcats. Got the President light machine catch the Guastatoria here, though. Up close as the flamethrowers and the M38 Berettas. That is obviously not going to end well for the paratroopers. More Panzerfleets here for Blue Skip. We're running off with the machine gun there. Fallschirmjägers may want to withdraw as well here. Further south, they got machines in duel here behind the rocks. Rifle advancing into the Fallschirmjägers here by the center victory point. FT-42s versus M1 Garands and a Browning 30 cal there. Mortar fire the ring down here, looking to snuff out this Fallschirmjägers. We got 87 versus 193 here. Another Hellcat on the way there. Fallschirmjägers pushing up 30 cal from north. They're covering the Fallschirmjägers there with hot American lead. Panzer Thieves pushing northwards here. Matio there with another Panther 4.
Commandant, territory sector lost.
Hellcats moving out. Hellcat there being covered in flamethrower stuff, but obviously everyone is covered in asbestos because asbestos is perfectly safe. Perfectly.
75 points remaining for our forces.
Just ask that one Australian mining town. Anyways, up north here, Panzer III stemming about, perhaps a bit caught up in their own tank traps there. Fresh Panther 4 there for Matio. Fallschirm being hit with a 30 cal there. M16 being rushed down south.
Sector lost.
How about that? Martyrs on the way there for Blue Skirt Row. Fallschirm being routed, they weren't able to bypass the 30 cal here. Panther being dispatched here. MatioS ace Fallschirmjägers, they continue to be the thing that's probably keeping this fight more than anything. True Fallschirmjägers. It's the Green Devils, as they're also known by the Western Allies. I don't know if the search had a nickname for them, but if they did, it was probably significantly less polite. Up north, he got paratroopers pushed back with the Triple Panther 3s here. M16 quick response to the Guastatoria here, as Blue Skate tries to make a break here. Clears out the machine gun. Southside Hellcats moving out there. 59 minutes on the 90. We got a quick strafe around here at the M16. Oh dear, but it's falling at the infantry targets here, so we'll be able to stop it. Air loiter in here, reconnaissance from President. 59 on 86 here. Armoured losses, you might notice, are a bit high. Fallschirmjägers, they're the ace ones, are about to get wiped out. Oh, they narrowly make it. Narrowly. Will be anything an EC8 or a Sherman tank out of either of these two? At this point, it feels like the answer that's going to be a resounding no. We got grenades almost clear at the machine there by the center victory point. We got 59, 177. 177, I said. Too fast and messed up here. Another push here. This time it looks like it's going to be the Germans making the armored assault here for the center. Charging with the Panther, these guns and machine guns, blazing away at the Americans, ripping through the men here of B Company there. Now the Hellcats, yeah, no Sherman EC8s there. Tragically. 57, 176. catching the anti-tank crew here and making increasingly fast work up north. We got a cover bomb around northern victory point, though that's going to do more damage to the Americans than to the Italians. Oh dear, and of course, more buildings found their facades actually ruined. 5476. Quick grenade here on the MD42 team. Well, that's a 30 cal thing, actually. Never mind me. Another Hellcat for President. President's parachute there, they're on the receiving end of a lot of Panther fire. Hellcats just blast away, but again, with that 50 cals aren't going to be doing an awful lot to those Filakim. Back here to MatioS, who's going for another Panther 4, and to Filakim, who continues to not go for the Sherman Easy-8. Still no sign of any armoured side goods there or veterans who are officers' quarters there for MatioS and his Panzers. His force is now large, made out of Filakim, and there goes straight from around here. But sadly, gets knocked out of the sky there. Easily by the M16. Another blow to the Luftwaffe. Another martyr feed, they're ready. Got the rifle there, taking heavy damage here from the Panther Force and the Panther Fleet. Entertain the party coming fire here though from President. We got another paratroop squad here. Increasingly large number of airborne troops here from both sides. 30 cal they're left behind in the dirt. We got MD34 fighting pushing forwards here. American Mosque firing. We got artillery calling in there. We got a Lloyd's calling as well here. Absolute carnage here. M16 hunting down. M16, they should be able to take out them. There you go. One Hellcat lit up. Panther Thieves take out the second Hellcat here. M16 just firing its 450 cals at the aircraft. More casualty effect here. One aircraft, I think, being shot at, maybe taken down. Heavy again losses for the Luftwaffe. Oh dear, I think that's going to be another write-off. Yup. Good God, I don't know how they're going to explain that one. Hellcats again just firing away at the Filakim, but that 50 counts is something else. Not going to be doing an awful lot about it, as I keep saying. Panther Force, Panther Threes lined up, still no upgrades here. 54, 133 here. The Germans can hang in the fight here. But the Allies, you know, I feel like would have a lot more success if they just slightly adapted their strategy a bit. Just a bit. Because they're sort of constantly close, but they seem to, like, you know, refuse to accept that their Hellcats can't double as tanks. I mean, you know. Anyways.
Enemy forces have claimed our territory.
Another Panther 4 there for MatioS. Hellcats, of course, doing what they do best at max range there. We got more artillery call in here. Another Richard to the barrage here. Paratroop quickly falls back before they get completely ripped apart there by a shower of mortar bombs there. Unleashed probably by German and Italian artillery mortar tubes. Jimmy Cody with the Panther Threes. Full volley there. Mars bring up support here. So many lives were lost, so they just that one center victory point. 54's on 18. And Panther is having it further close in, getting hit by the Hellcats.
Territory lost.
Almost got them. Gatling uses the Filakim. Panther Thieves diving again into the Hellcats. So many Hellcats. So many 76mm guns there. Got another supply drop here. Right from there being hounded by the Panther Threes. Ooh, engineers being ripped apart by the Filakim here. Mortar fire landing closely. Of course, the Americans would actually make use of the tank sources as tanks. Of course, much to the chagrin of the ones high up in the command chain, to the point that right before the Battle of the Bulge, they'd actually like remove half of all the tank destroyers and the tank destroyer battalions with anti-tank guns. Because they're so upset about it. Fun fact. 5 minutes of the large squad here, we got 54s on 17. Germans still beating out the Allies. Again, the Allies really need to adapt the strategy just a bit here. Because again, I feel like they are close, but it's just the strategy just has a few set of weaknesses to it. Of course, MatioS still would benefit from some armoured side skirts and officer quarters with Panther force. 54% in 10. And of course, the bullets are shown. I think we'd just be helpful just clearing out all these tank traps like down the Guastatori, which it seems like BlueS was almost forgotten about. Not that I'm sure the Guastatori are really upset about that. Armoured into the Filakim. Grenades being employed here. Back here, that's another martyr for BlueS row.
The enemy is down to 100 points.
Now it's got four Panzer IIIs and 3 martyrs 3s. And over to President, he meanwhile has got next to nothing left. He's got like 1 Pair Squad, 1 Rifle Squad, a Hellcat with another Hellcat on the way. 5493 up north here, Rifle Squad trying to get to the point here. Massive volley of fire from the Panther Force covering the river center victory point here. Unleashing massive, punishing volleys there. High explosives against riflemen. Hellcats hang back. We got another build up here. Archie and trying to cross through. We got a lot of smoke deployed here, but a bit too late to save the infantry, who are the ones like, getting hammered by all those Panther 3s. And of course, we have all these Panther 4s built up as well here for Matio. There's like, pretty significant armored build up here on both sides. Supply drop there. Rifle Squad sinking in there. Looks like we're going to see another head-on push here. We've got the loiters up.
75 points. Do not let up.
And we got the Orbic artillery called in here. And loiters. 60 Corps should be able to help at least with this somewhat. And we got a carpet bombing on the Germans on the other hand. Perhaps they wait a bit, they might be able to catch them a bit more likely here. Aircraft being shot down. 54 versus 65. M16 just showering those aircraft with hot lead. We got Petrodrones running to the middle here. Right into the waiting guns of the Filakim. And the Hellcats can't do much. There you go. Panther Fleet's bring up. Hellcats returning fire here. Okay, now we got the big one here, I think. Panther Force, Martyrs, Panther Fleets all firing off shots here. This has got to be one of the biggest armored engagements in CoH3 as of yet. Possibly all of CoH history, to be honest. Hellcats are just not made for this kind of engagement, of being destroyed here before the countless guns here of the German Panzerwaffe. There's so many Panther Force, Panther Fleets, and Martyrs, and again, just feeding all these Hellcats into that is just not going to result in, like, victory for democracy, unfortunately. 54 is 52. Bring in there. And go GG out of the Allies, and that is it. Game over. An absolutely brutal battle here with some massive tank battles, possibly against some of the biggest I've seen so far. And certainly I think partly the map just helps encourage, like, big tank battles. A lot of German aircraft shot down, and just in general a lot of casualties. In the end, though, again, I feel like the Allies were really close with them down to 54, but the problem was, again, just the Hellcats, particularly after they got toned down a bit, just aren't tanks. The tank destroyers, particularly the lightly armored ones with a lot of speed, so like you want to make use of the range and the speed better, but the problem is the Americans just rely too much on them. They're like, just bang head on tank destroyers and just hope to bash the way through. They're just going for a few tanks to, like, draw away the fire and such. I think they'd have been doing a lot better. So it's just like, one small change they'd have to make to the build order and to the force composition. They probably would have won this. Instead, they just sort of kept grinding away. They're hoping they get lucky, and they just, well, damn. But ours, explosive, brutal map here. And I think a very good map here with some great action. So hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell a friend, tell a family. Not your enemies. And as always, you can support the Propagandacaster by donating a Patreon on Patreon. Every bit helps me keep making all these videos. So thank you all, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.